Hey, it's Trueflight here. This time we're in Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's a game I don't play too often anymore. It's kind of a one that was overlooked by a lot of people. The graphics and stuff kind of still hold up compared to some of the newer games. It has a decent variety of cars and things. It's done a little weird in that you don't actually have like a garage. Once you find cars, they're actually positioned around the map, and you can go grab whatever car you want to drive whenever once you found them, and you can customize parts of them after you win, but not too terribly much. There's whole body kits, not a lot of individual customization, but you have to unlock each part for each car. And then you don't get to paint your car as you go through the repair stations. It randomly picks a color for your car. But it was kind of a fun game. The sound is actually what got me into the game. Let's start up the GTR here and you'll see what I mean. And you only have your two views here. The hood ornament or bumper view, and then behind the car. But the sound effects are really what make the game. Sadly, the control is really difficult to get the hang of, and I'm probably going to wreck a lot because I'm used to driving the crew. Oh, turned off on there. The controls are very arcadey. Wow. Yeah, definitely going to wreck a lot trying to get used to this. Like an auto drift feature. Once you turn past a certain point, you automatically start drifting. I hope you can hear me over that car, because that is really loud. I think I have nitrous or anything on this car. The really cool thing about it is cars actually take noticeable damage. But yeah, definitely takes some getting used to the controls.
You got a car run by me at high speed. Moving to intercept. Probable code 3.
Copy that. Advise the suspect details. Additional units will be assigned.
Suspect.
Dispatch to all units in code 3. Supervisor is suspended search.
Get up here to this garage, if you can hear me, and show you drive through. Wow, we have a different color car. And we're fully repaired. And this is how you find your cars. You're going to see them like this. You can pull up and switch to them, or you can switch to any car you've previously found. It's kind of a neat aspect, but there's a lot of potential in this game. It just kind of didn't fulfill it. Around up here. There's these little speed cameras around. If you go by these above the speed limit, they gun you and track you. What's with all the Porsches? There's something here. It must be an alley. I've already found these cars because they show up on the map. They don't actually show up until you found them. And the music you hear plays whenever there's a car nearby. You can still hear it quietly. It'll go away if you get away from it. Anyway, I'll show you a couple of the different cars in here. Kind of an entertaining one. You can hop directly to your cars, or you can set a waypoint and actually drive to them, which is kind of cool. I've actually got a few parts on this one, which is kind of funny. Look in here, customize. Yep. We've got track tires on there. Oop, nitrous, which is funny because I don't understand how you put nitrous on an electric car. And long gear ratios, which is also funny because the Tesla has no gears. It's just funny driving with no engine sound. Should point out that this car handles like a truck because of the batteries. Still a fun car to drive around though. And I think I'm back at the same spot I logged in with the other car. But the cool thing about the game is the damage model. As I'm beating my car up. You can see I broke my mirror off. A lot of newer games don't have damage models, which is just an odd thing. We're very limited. Even the crew doesn't have an extremely good looking damage model. I really want to total the car just to show you. Battery nitrous. If I hit, it'll really trash the car. Surprisingly, didn't do as much damage as I expected. But you get the idea, though. The cars actually take physical damage, and it affects your handling too once you get to a certain. Let's see. You can start to see the damage there, and you have to meet one of the. There's a car nearby that I don't have. There you go, you can see it's on the map now. One of the other things, I don't know if I can do it with the electric car here, but I'll try. Is your tires actually have a damage meter? Yep, there we go. I blew both my rear tires because I burned all the rubber off. Now we're driving on our rims. Eventually the rims will break and fall off. Of course, there's also spike strips the cops deploy that can blow up your tires. You can buy puncture-proof tires and things. But you can really beat the living tar out of the cars. I guess one of my cool things is there's some rare cars that you don't really see too often. Like the Atom. I thought there was a way to rotate the camera, but apparently there isn't. The Atom, in case you're not familiar with it, is very loud. It's a car that was made by a small independent manufacturer. They use a Honda Civic engine, Type R engine, I believe. So you have all the power of a turbocharged V4 in a car that literally has no weight to it. And the thing is insanely fast. The real car is amazingly easy to drive because you can see the you can actually see where the wheels touch the pavement. So it makes taking corners and things really easy. More car. That's a premium one. You actually got to pay money to get those. Which I think it's funny that they still have that in the game. Being that the game's so old now. I don't think I've ever been up at this section. I haven't played the game too long. I picked it up. It was free on Origin a little while ago. Realized that I missed out on it originally. Yeah. As I said, the controls are the only thing that really hold the game back. They're very difficult. And the fact that you really don't get to keep your cars. Anyway, we're gonna swap to something I can actually drive. How about a Camaro? I've used a Camaro before in a video. Pretty sure I have a few parts on it. And this should at least get us out so we can do something. We have track tires, we have a nitrous system, lightweight chassis, a body kit, and short gears for acceleration. Haven't broken. How do we get that billboard? Oh. And that's what you get for not looking before you pull out in the intersection. So these billboards like that one up there, when you break them, you get achievements. And once you break them, they're replaced with a most wanted symbol with your name and the car that you used. There's the ramp right there. Oh. Try that again. My poor car. Anyway, I hope the engine noises aren't too loud so you can actually hear me. I apologize if they are. There we go. Oh, I wrecked! You gotta be kidding me. Well, at least it let me land. Destroyed billboard. Eventually that'll be replaced with a most wanted logo. This is the one way, we're going the wrong way. Another billboard. Kinda reminds me of Crash and Burn. It's fun to we used to play Burnout. a lot of fun just to go around and destroy reverb in those tunnels is loud. Can I take that without falling? Apparently not. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to show off a underrated and overlooked game. If you can get past the weird controls, which apparently I cannot. After you play for a little bit, you kind of get the hang of it. Especially after playing the crew, it is a lot different. What was that? I turned around so many times I lost my way. What the hell? There was a billboard I was going to break, and now I lost it. That's what I get for trying to do donuts. Oh, God. You just cannot drive with these controls after playing the crew. That one's been replaced. Tells me I hit it with my Camaro. Anyway, we're gonna try a race real quick. Is there anything we actually need to do? Let's see, what kind of parts do we need? These yet. Cruise control. I didn't even see that race. Oh, duh, it's the very first one. We'll try that. See how bad we lose. Worst GPS ever. Let's use Apple Maps.
Anything further on that vehicle? Make a description. Over.
Suspect is a Camaro.
Additional 1030 on route from west. Over.
This is why you don't look at the map while you're driving.
lost eyes on that code 3 pursuit suspect.
There's nowhere over
To
here to
advise
hide.
any unit in the pursuit perimeter to search for wanted vehicle. Call in all vehicles master.
Cops are a little
Dispatch,
aggressive.
we've got wreckage on the road. Over. We are going westbound.
If you can shake the cops and then go through a garage and
check,
change
advise
your
on current.
car, it gets rid of them.
Advise traffic, 1155. Code 3 suspect is out roaming.
All backup units, go code 2. Assist lead in grid by grid. Over.
Suspect managed to get out of our visual. We need that.
All units in code 3 pursuit. Vehicle has not been located. Return to duties until further notice.
Billboards I haven't broken, but I really want to get back to our racing we were trying to go here. A ton of cars right together here. There we go. And to start a race here. Spin your tires. Probably gonna fail this miserably with the way I've been driving, but figured I should at least throw a race in here instead of just driving around and ranting. Some of these intros are annoyingly long too. You can skip some of them. Probably don't stand a chance against these That was awesome. I don't like the fact that the map, the race doesn't show up on the track, only on the map, so you gotta constantly look down. Oh, I clicked that. Oh. Stop hitting me! Oh, he hit me. The AI is super aggressive in this game. No! Oh. I was doing good for a little bit there. Even in the lead for a little while. That's the end, too. That was absolutely terrible. I kind of want to do that again now. Oh yeah, and if the cops are chasing you at the end of a race, it starts... Oh, I can start it right from there. If the cops are chasing you at the end of a race when you come out and after the closing cinema there, they're still chasing you, so you have to shake them off. Skip that this time around. See if we can do a little bit better here. ram it in there, so if I get a nice hit in, I can take people right out. Oh! Or they can take me out. I was expecting the tires to slip a little bit more than they did. Quite a bit of time off there too. So anyway, that's a look at Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oh hey, I didn't put those on. Pull in here. And that's actually the one thing I kind of skipped. We're gonna look at our new parts here. New body kit. And the Most Wanted races here are kind of the one thing I skipped. As you get to certain levels, you can do these Most Wanted events. These last couple require a DLC, but you can do these races, and they're versus specific cars. If you win, you get a chance to take down the guy and steal his car, and it checks them off the list, and you become the new Most Wanted. And the point is to get up to #1 Most Wanted. There's a car here. I hear it, but I don't see it. Find that car, and we're going to call this a day. It's got to be down here. There it is. McLaren. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Right there. And if you haven't seen the game, you know, definitely worth checking out, especially if they ever do it for free on Origin again. Anyway, that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next video.